respect, speaking on an occasion like this is not an easy thing to do. In recognition of my own inadequacies, I make it a point of going to the Lord in prayer, seeking His divine leadership and direction. On Monday night, as I lay in bed, just praying about this moment that I knew was coming, I asked the Lord to give me a special verse of Scripture to share with you. Not a long passage, but just a verse that might resonate with us on this occasion. The Lord responded by bringing the verse to my attention, and my immediate thought was, well, Lord, that seemed to be rather strange, and in fact, it might even be perceived as being a little bit inappropriate. But after praying and pondering over this passage, I came to the conclusion that it's a passage that is indeed relevant and precisely what we need to hear. The verse I want to share with you is Psalm 118:24. Scripture says, "This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." How is that so relevant? Listen again. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. A few things I would call to your attention I think are important. Too important for us to miss today. Note first that we are to cherish the present. We are to cherish the present. The Bible says, this is the day that the Lord hath made. In other words, we need to be cognizant of the fact that life here on earth is fragile and fleeting. It does not last forever. Life is precious. We need to recognize how valuable life is and learn to make the most of our lives by making the most of the present. Today is the only day we have promised. Because life is fragile and fleeting, we need to cherish the present. And we need to do so by declaring and demonstrating our love for one another. Simply stated, life is too short to harbor resentfulness and bitterness. Life is not always fair. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, and we just have to learn to accept those things and continue to affirm our faith in the Father. Cherish the present. Make the most of today. Learn to forgive. Try to find some way every day that you can be a blessing to the Lord by being a blessing to other people. Be a person who encourages others. A person who's not afraid to hug and say, I love you. Cherish the present. This is the day. Also, we should be conscious of God's presence. The verse continues, this is the day that the Lord hath made. Just a subtle reminder that life is a gift from God. And very frankly, life does not make sense apart from a personal relationship with God. It is God who has made us and not we ourselves. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. We are wonderfully and fearfully made by the hand of the Father. And the greatest present God has ever given us is His presence. God told Moses when He asked him to go lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt, I will be with you. My presence will make the difference. When Joshua was tasked with succeeding Moses, God told Joshua, as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never fail you or forsake you. Joshua, my presence will make the difference. David said, Lo, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Jesus said, and lo, I'm with you always to the very end of the age. And when we become aware, acutely aware of the fact that God is present with us, it should make a dynamic difference in our lives. I've challenged our congregation every day during the month of December, thank God for His presence. That you don't walk alone. That God is with you. And because He's with you, you have all the resources required to make it through another day. It is important that we are conscious of God's presence. A third thing I see in this verse is, the Scripture makes it very clear, This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. There's that personal pronoun. Let us. It's not designed just for one person, but for us. The community of believers. Those who place their faith and trust in God. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So we should be careful that we celebrate the partnerships that God allows us to experience while we journey here on planet Earth. There are certain people that God places in our path with whom we have the privilege of doing life. And we need to celebrate those partnerships. I was blessed to hear Jason say, I knew that she was going to be the mother of my children. And he said, there is absolutely no doubt that God brought us together. Not only did God bring you and Karen together, but it was God who blessed you with Kate and John. With a loving family. With friends. Here to Miss Lou, we're not in New York City, just a little reminder there. And most of us know each other. And we need to do a better job of loving each other. In spite of our differences. We need to celebrate the partnerships God allows us to experience with one another. That means we got to be a little sweeter, a little kinder, a little more gentle, and again, a little more forgiving. But celebrate the partnerships. And then another thing I see in this verse is, not only are we to cherish the present, be conscious of God's presence, and celebrate the partnership, but we see here also a challenge to prepare. A challenge to prepare. That is, to prepare for eternity. This is the day that the Lord hath made, but this is not all there is. Death does not mark the termination of one's life. It is simply a time of transition from this life to another life. Now, I want to be crystal clear about this. Every person will live forever. The question is, where will you spend eternity? And it's not like we've got multiple options. There are really only two places that we can spend eternity. There is heaven, and yes, there is hell. The Bible says in the book of Hebrews, it is appointed unto man once to die. There's a conjunction. And after this, to judgment. In other words, life will go on. And we'll all stand before God. And when that moment comes, we want to know that we have adequately prepared for death and for eternity. We prepare for so many things. This is football season. We start preparing weeks and months in advance for football season. This is deer season. We'll go out and we'll disc up our grass patches and we'll plant the seed. We'll clean our stands out. We'll do all these things in preparation for things that are important to us. How much more important is it for us to prepare for our date with death? How do you do that? By engaging in a personal and intimate relationship with Jesus Christ. Just as there are not a lot of options at the Freedom Street Church, there are not a lot of ways to heaven. Don't make a mistake and say, well, we're all trying to go to the same place, but just taking different routes. That may sound nice and good and communal, but it's simply not good. Here's what Jesus said. I'm just going to trust the word of Jesus. I hope you will too. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. So it's through that personal relationship with Jesus Christ. That relationship is established when we just confess, God, I am the sinner. By the way, we all are. The Bible says for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We confess that we're sinners. Sinners in need of a Savior. And the Savior is Jesus Christ. So we confess our sin, we repent of our sin, and we turn to Jesus and ask Him to save us as we crown Him Lord of our lives. And when that happens, we have immediately the hope and promise of heaven. So listen to these words of Jesus. Let not your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. Even when I saw what I've told you, I go prepare a place for you. If I go prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you in myself, that where I am, there you may be also. So today,
despite our pain, we find comfort, knowing that because of her faith in Jesus, Carrie is with the Lord today. And because our mutual faith in Jesus, we will see her sooner than we might think. Life here is just a mist. It's just a thought we could live and ushers us into eternity. I would encourage you, challenge you to prepare for your own day. Would you not please? Father, in the midst of our loss, we find that you are here. You teach us in your word that you are our refuge and strength, a very present in times of trouble. So we thank you for your presence. And we know that your presence will not leave us once this memorial service concludes, but you will go with us throughout the course of our lives. Help us, Lord, to be more heavenly focused. And be more concerned about what we can do for you than what we expect you to do for us. Help us live lives of service and sacrifice. And we point people to Jesus. There is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. I pray, Lord, that you bless this family as they go through this time of transition. I thank you, Lord, for again, for the wonderful support system that's been provided by people throughout this movement, even far beyond, Lord. Thank you that you have used Karen's illness, even her passing, to bring so many people together. We ask this prayer in the precious and powerful name of Jesus. Amen. This time I'd like to respectfully request that all the friends please remain seated. All the friends remain seated. I'm going to ask the family